Lichuan disappeared without a trace, leaving no message or memory for Xiao Qiu. Should she let go of her sadness or continue to suffer? Xiao Qiu chose to turn her grief into motivation, dedicating all her energy to her studies. In her spare time, she would write emails to Lichuan, pouring her longing for him into every word. Day after day, letter after letter, this went on for half a year. In reality, Lichuan read all of Xiao Qiu's emails. The side effects of chemotherapy tormented him daily, leaving him gaunt and frail, constantly battling pain and nausea. Even so, Lichuan read Xiao Qiu's emails every day. Her words became his motivation to keep living. Her birthday photos, so beautiful, deepened his yearning for her with each passing day. Yet, he never considered replying. Xiao Qiu not only earned a spot as a graduate student with the highest grades in her year but also received a scholarship. For years passed, and Xiao Qiu began working at Jiutong Translation Agency. However, her habits hadn't changed. Over the years, Xiao Qiu continued writing emails to Lichuan, never letting him go. One day, on her way to work, she received a call from a neighbor. Her father had been hospitalized with a sudden heart attack and urgently needed a large sum of money for treatment. Without hesitation, Xiao Qiu rushed to Lichuan's old home. In those 4 years, much had changed, but the note Lichuan left behind was still there. She dialed the number of a lawyer written on the note. Back then, before Lichuan left, he had already arranged everything for Xiao Qiu. He knew how hard life had been for her. He entrusted a fund to a law firm, ensuring that Xiao Qiu could access it any time she needed. In addition, Lichuan transferred ownership of 2 properties in Shanghai to Xiao Qiu's name, requiring only her signature for confirmation. At that time, Xiao Qiu refused everything, hung up the phone, and walked away. Now, with her father critically ill, Xiao Qiu didn't hesitate to contact the lawyer. She requested 200,000 yuan from the fund. Xiao Qiu declined any additional assistance and left the lawyer with an IOU. When Lichuan found out, he asked his lawyer to send the original document to Switzerland. Seeing Xiao Qiu's handwriting filled him with a deep sense of familiarity. He placed the IOU in his close-fitting wallet, as if Xiao Qiu were right by his side. Xiao Qiu's father fell critically ill and needed surgery. Upon hearing the news, Xiao Guan rushed over. Although he claimed it was a business trip and just happened to be in the area, anyone could see that he came specifically for her. Xiao Guan's feelings for Xiao Qiu were clear. He liked her. Unfortunately, Xiao Qiu's father passed away due to complications from a heart bypass surgery. It was a devastating blow. First, her mother had passed away, and her father, who never remarried, raised her and her brother until they grew up strong. Now, her father was gone too. Having lost both parents, Xiao Qiu was undoubtedly in deep anguish and loneliness. 7 days after her father's death, Xiao Qiu wrote an email to Lichuan. Far away in Switzerland, Lichuan could feel her pain and grief. He immediately prepared to go to the post office. His grandfather tried to stop him, but upon seeing the determination in Lichuan's eyes, he could only arrange for a driver to accompany him. Xiao Qiu received a letter from Switzerland. When she opened it, she found a hand-drawn lily inside. She instantly knew it was Lichuan's drawing. Only then did she realize that over the past 4 years, Lichuan had read every email she had written to him. Yet, despite the longing and love expressed in those emails, they hadn't moved him enough to reply. Lichuan simply would not respond. She had been directing and acting out her own tragic play all along, burdened by the pain of feeling heartlessly abandoned. In the end, Xiao Qiu wrote one final email to Lichuan before deleting over 1,000 emails from her sent folder. Deleting the emails was easy, but erasing her emotions was not. Usually living a life that revolved around work and home, Xiao Qiu went to a bar to drown her sorrows in alcohol. Xiao Guan, secretly following her, entered the bar as well. Mistaking Xiao Guan for Lichuan, she held onto him tightly. After waking up from her drunken stupor, Xiao Qiu proposed to Xiao Guan that she should work at GMF. Standing beneath the towering building, she couldn't help but feel a mix of emotions. Xiao Guan, using various excuses, frequently visited GMF to see Xiao Qiu, leading everyone to mistakenly believe that he was her boyfriend. Lichuan had always wanted to return to Shanghai, but his grandfather persistently used his illness as an excuse to prevent him from going back. One day, his brother Chuan sent him a set of photos of colleagues from the Shanghai office. Among the crowd, Lichuan instantly recognized Xiao Qiu. He searched the company email directory for her name. Hearing her familiar voice on the phone, he was at a loss for words and hastily hung up. Xiao Qiu had turned their story into an online novel. In the novel, Lichuan ultimately dies of cancer. The ending was tragic. The lovers could not spend their lives together. For the inexplicable breakup initiated by Lichuan, Xiao Qiu created a reason for herself. The tragic story amassed tens of thousands of clicks, attracting readers' enthusiastic attention. Xiao Guan came to find Xiao Qiu for dinner. Holding her hand, he confessed his feelings, and she struggled to break free. Thinking about Xiao Guan, she wondered how much longer she could hold on. Meanwhile, Lichuan was constantly trying to find ways to return to Shanghai, despite his grandfather's repeated objections. Xiao Guan didn't stop pursuing Xiao Qiu. He handed her a large bouquet of roses. Shortly after, Xiao Qiu received a notice that she needed to accompany her company on a trip to Wenzhou. For years ago, Xiao Qiu had bid farewell to Lichuan at the airport, a place that felt like the boundary between heaven and hell. Now, for years later, as she stood at the airport again, it seemed she could still sense Lichuan's presence. Zhang Xiaohua called out loudly to welcome arriving guests from afar. They greeted each other warmly, clearly familiar with one another. As Xiao Qiu rubbed her eyes and looked up, she froze. Wasn't that Lichuan? And standing next to him was a woman. The two of them appeared to have a close relationship. At the airport, the last farewell and this unexpected reunion played out like a strange twist of fate. Although they looked at each other, their body language was stiff, as though they were strangers. In the car, Xiao Qiu listened to Lichuan's words of praise for Jeanette. Noticing the pair of amethyst earrings dangling from Jeanette's ears, the very ones Lichuan had given her years ago, Xiao Qiu felt a pang of misunderstanding. The journey passed in silence, with no greetings exchanged between them. By the time they arrived at the hotel in Wenzhou, it was already late at night. Lichuan draped his coat over Xiao Qiu's shoulders, just as he had done years ago during their first date. Xiao Qiu approached Zhang Xiaohua, hoping to discuss her resignation, but Zhang did not agree. She couldn't help but wonder why Lichuan had returned this time. Holding her wine glass, she moved gracefully through her colleagues, greeting them one by one with practiced familiarity. "Long time no see, Xiao Qiu. I'm really happy to see you," Lichuan said. The two finally ran into each other at the restroom entrance. From Xiaohua, Lichuan had learned that Xiao Qiu was suffering from nervous exhaustion and had developed a drinking habit. Waiting at the end of the hallway, Lichuan watched Xiao Qiu stagger back and advised her to quit drinking. But why interfere now, after they had broken up? Xiao Qiu angrily threw Lichuan's coat aside. At the next day's meeting, Xiaohua laid out the schedule for the design direction of the new proposal. Lichuan requested local cultural materials and historical anecdotes for design inspiration, a task, naturally, assigned to Xiao Qiu. She tried to avoid him, but Lichuan seemed to be everywhere she turned. Along the way, he repeatedly attempted to strike up a conversation, but Xiao Qiu ignored him. The abrupt and reasonless breakup for years ago was still unforgivable in her eyes. Her attitude toward Lichuan was icy, leaving him somewhat disheartened. Meanwhile, Jeanette, who had arrived later, was attentive and caring toward Lichuan. Xiao Qiu couldn't help but mock herself, feeling like nothing more than a bitter and jealous woman. Perhaps Lichuan's current choice was the right one. Xiao Qiu walked alone along a desolate and remote path. Lichuan found her drenched by the autumn rain and wrapped his coat around her once more. The unexpected warmth left Xiao Qiu momentarily at a loss. Jeanette and Lichuan had grown up together and had once been lovers. After Jeanette moved to Australia, they lost touch. Now, she had decided not to let go again. She was determined to stay by Lichuan's side. Xiao Qiu unconsciously twirled the fingerprint ring on her finger. At the regular meeting, Xiao Qiu was late again, which made Xiaohua furious. Xiao Qiu explained that she had taken cold medicine for a fever and overslept. However, Xiaohua refused to accept her excuse, and the two began arguing. Lichuan, who was present, did not speak up to defend Xiao Qiu. As they quarreled, the meeting room door opened, and a waiter brought in a large bouquet of roses. He read aloud a love poem addressed to Xiao Qiu, signed by Xiao Guan. The colleagues found the scene amusing, but Lichuan's expression turned grim. The flowers were actually sent by Yi Jingwen, who wanted to test Lichuan's feelings for Xiao Qiu. While Xiao Qiu was annoyed at Yi Jingwen for acting without her consent, she secretly wanted to know Lichuan's reaction too. Seeing Jeanette affectionately holding Lichuan's arm, Xiao Qiu felt a pang of sadness. There are always people you'd rather not see, yet they seem to show up anyway. Since avoiding them wasn't an option, she decided to face things head-on. Xiao Qiu asked Lichuan about the reason for his departure 4 years ago. All Lichuan could say was a single apology. Xiao Qiu guessed it was because of Jeanette, and Lichuan did not deny it. Jeanette overheard this from the corner and was overjoyed, assuming Lichuan still had feelings for her. Of course, that wasn't the case. Lichuan straightforwardly rejected Jeanette, gently pushed her away, and walked off. What's in the past is in the past, there's no point in dwelling on it. As Lichuan kissed the fingerprint ring hanging around his neck, he reflected on how to move forward from here. Xiaohua assigned Xiao Qiu to Lichuan's room to help translate a book on Wenzhou's cultural geography. The tension between the two was evident, and their work-related communication was strained with personal emotions. Not wanting to continue the argument, Xiao Qiu impulsively grabbed a dictionary and threw it at Lichuan. It hit him square in the chest. Lichuan winced in pain and struggled to breathe. The blow had landed on a wound where a central venous catheter had once been. For years ago, he had undergone surgery to remove his left lung due to illness. Jeanette accused Xiao Qiu of being reckless and unreasonable, leaving Xiao Qiu confused and shocked. Xiao Qiu learned from a colleague that Lichuan had taken a long medical leave in the past, which made her feel worried. She went to Lichuan to apologize, and both of them were calm at this point. They sat down and talked about work, finding more and more common ground. The previous unpleasantness was completely resolved. Lichuan even changed into a suit to open the door for Xiao Qiu. However, the wound on Lichuan's chest began to ache, and he fainted at the project site. Upon hearing this, Xiao Qiu hurried to the hospital but couldn't find any record of Lichuan being admitted. She waited in the hotel lobby and rushed up to Lichuan when she saw him return, gently touching the wound on his forehead. Janet, who was standing behind them, witnessed this scene. She seemed to have figured out a few things. Janet mimicked Xiao Qiu's actions but was stopped by Lichuan. The same gesture of concern received two entirely different responses. Janet fully understood the reason behind this. She then went to Xiao Hua and demanded that Xiao Qiu be dismissed. At the morning meeting, Xiao Hua announced the personnel change, which greatly surprised Lichuan. In private, Lichuan confronted Xiao Hua and made it clear that Xiao Qiu must stay. Xiao Hua was caught in a difficult position. But could Janet be so easily defeated? Since she couldn't drive Xiao Qiu away, she contacted Lichuan's grandfather and arranged for him to immediately return to Switzerland. Regarding the rumors of Lichuan's illness, Xiao Qiu sought answers from him. Seeing the woman he had missed for so many years, Lichuan couldn't help but want to kiss her. However, he restrained himself in the end and gently wiped away the marks on Xiao Qiu's face. Their relationship seemed to have softened, perhaps even taken a step closer. Xiao Qiu's novel had been copied by Lichuan without her consent. She kept pondering how to delete the file. Meanwhile, Yi Jingwen arrived in Wenzhou, sent by Xiao Guan to assist Xiao Qiu with some translation tasks. Due to work requirements, Yi Jingwen obtained a spare key card to Lichuan's hotel room at the front desk. The opportunity arose. Xiao Qiu took the spare card and entered Lichuan's room, intending to delete the novel. She didn't know the computer password and tried multiple times, only to discover that the password was LDW, a memory the two had shared in the past. Xiao Qiu's heart stirred. At that moment, she heard Lichuan returning to the room, and she hurriedly hid in the wardrobe. Although Lichuan discovered Xiao Qiu hiding in the wardrobe, he chose not to expose her. Xiao Qiu, lulled by the music and the sound of Lichuan reading, fell asleep. Lichuan remained by the bed, watching her the whole time. When Xiao Qiu woke up and tried to sneak away, she was caught red-handed by Lichuan. The same breakfast routine followed, warming Xiao Qiu's heart a little. As she stepped out of the room, she ran into Jeanette, who questioned Lichuan about whether Xiao Qiu had stayed with him the previous night. Lichuan outright denied it. With the spare card still in her possession, Xiao Qiu realized she had another chance. For the second time, Xiao Qiu stealthily entered Lichuan's room, but this time it wasn't for the novel. She wanted to uncover the reason Lichuan had left 4 years ago. With Yi Jingwen's help, they rummaged through his belongings. Among his luggage, they found photos and sketches of Xiao Qiu, and even in his wallet, Lichuan had kept a picture of the two of them together. What was the truth behind it all? They loved each other deeply, so why couldn't they be together? Xiao Qiu was left even more puzzled. At this moment, Lichuan returned. Xiao Qiu asked him about the reason for his departure, but Lichuan refused to explain. Holding a photo in the ring, Xiao Qiu sought confirmation of their love, expressing her willingness to face everything together with him. To shatter the love in Xiao Qiu's heart, Lichuan tore their photo and threw the ring off the balcony. Pain struck once again. Xiao Qiu searched for the ring in the snow. Lichuan felt miserable and deeply tormented inside. Meanwhile, his grandfather called and demanded that he return to Switzerland the next day, to which Lichuan readily agreed. Despite everything, Xiao Qiu still believed that she held a place in his heart. She posted notices all over the hotel, searching for the lost ring. Finally, someone found it. In the evening, Chuan hosted a party at the hotel. Janet was feeling very pleased with herself. The plane tickets for her and Lichuan's return to Switzerland were already prepared. She looked smugly at Xiao Qiu on the other side. Lichuan stated that once he left this time, he would never return. Xiao Qiu left the party alone and went to a bar to drown her sorrows. Keeping an eye on Xiao Qiu, Lichuan followed shortly after.